second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On second and 11 now. Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
$1.
On first and 10, here's Carr. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Carr now on first down. And that's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Look at that.
Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one goes for 24 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Carr to throw again. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Michael Kendricks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following two negative plays. Now Carr, and he's going to go down again. Michael Kendricks getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard,
but it
does go into the DNA of the team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 21. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
He's about to get that right
Wilson now, throwing again. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Now Wilson on first down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
There you go.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson, 31 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers
All right,
to
go
boot
for
it
the stop
away.
video. I'm not going to get through this one.
This is taking about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Carr completes it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Carr again. He's going to find it, complete it to Renfro. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Carr. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Come on.
Carr now on 3rd and goal.
soon as he got in the guideline, he put him in the box every
And down
time.
he goes again. Michael Kendricks. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
And he'll
get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Come on, let's go for that.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Wow, hold on to the ball.
They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to fire
there you go.
Deep.
That's a dime.
He's got a
Beautiful
man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I get the ball there.
14-yard touchdown. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive? It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Give me that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
That's to the house. That's to the house. Let's go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you
I took a bad angle.
Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Wilson now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer.
GG's. Yeah, we're the ball here with this game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yeah, he gonna run the ball here. All right, good tell. Come on, affirmation.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
What? That's not a tackle?
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. 72 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good time.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Died. Oh, it's my fault.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
I think see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, that was a horrible. Oh, good. Come on, it's good. Thank you.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Jackson now. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
What route was that?
It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the
That's a terrible route.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I should have picked anyway.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline.
Bro.
And he'll take it
Man,
into the end
are you
zone.
serious?
Touchdown, Atlanta. A 7-yard
There's
touchdown
gonna be only one
grab.
down today.
And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
All right, come on.
Bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to
and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 76 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Freeman again, a first down carry.
Wow, what kind of angle was that you took? Oh, Thomas?
And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A big run there by Freeman, 49 yards. Ryan, rush coming, and he's taken down.
You better run the ball. You can't throw that. You're not throwing it.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They toss to Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
Devontae Freeman is not like that.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
I didn't hand the ball
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson.
Wow. Come on, man.
And it also concludes quarter number 1. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I don't know why he overthrew that like that.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. On 2nd down, it's Freeman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan.
Why did you not pick that off?
Terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't know why if you trying to throw the ball, it's not working.
Because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Ryan.
Oh, bro, I should have made that throw.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy.
That's a dog.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike finna go back to the line, yeah.
To throw again is Ryan. Jones has it. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him. Even if he is into the end zone.